Then we have some homemade capsicum paste. So 25 kilos of meat. We do 20 grams per kilo of meat of salt. Then we put the homemade capsicum paste. Now, this stuff, Mum grows the capsicum and cooks them up, makes them into a paste. Now, we've got 2 little jars here for 25 kilos. Mum's saying it's plenty. Once we mix it up a bit, then we'll know. We butchered half a pig this morning. Pig was 36 kilos in weight, and we got 25 kilos of meat out of it. And I've kept some ribs, which we'll cook later on down in the smoker, and a bit of the fillet to make some later on we'll make some schnitzels out of the fillet. We don't waste much. The bones we'll probably end up making some soup with it. And we'll show you the process of mixing the salt and the spices all in the meat. Then we go with paprika. Paprika, it's not smoked, it's just, I don't like smoked paprika because we're going to smoke these salamis anyway. Non lo mettere più lì però. No. Because we're going to smoke them anyway, so smoked paprika I think would be overboard. This is our own recipe that we use. That'll do for now. We can always add more if you can't take away. And I don't like black pepper, as in pepper pieces, so we use brown white pepper. As you can see, we don't measure. You go by eye basically, and as I said, you can always add, but you can't take away. And now we'll go with a little bit of chilli. I don't like too much chilli. Some people do like the chilli. Personally, if you've got a great product, why overpower it with chilli? What I've put in there is probably 2 tablespoons, if that, and 25 kilos of meat. So that's that. Well, Mum reckons put a bit more paprika in there. Cioè, dopo ce la mettiamo. Se ce ne serve ancora dopo ce la mettiamo. So, yes. So that's all our ingredients. So now it's mixing time, and as we mix, we try and incorporate all the spices in. Oh, una carota, ma mettila da parte che dopo la mettiamo.
Metti da parte, qua è qui per terra c'è pulito. Lavato e stralavato, ecco.
Be nice to have a tub that is big enough to put this in the mix. but table's going to have to do, covered with plastic, which has been sanitised, floor's been sanitised. You're always going to get spillage. Once the salt starts to get into the meat, it'll tighten it up a bit. It'll absorb that moisture. Always turn it upside down. Oh, Mum's eating.
Pidä se bridge noin paketille.
Yeah. So we'll keep going with the mixing process, and I'll get back to you with another video later on when we're filling the sausages. Alright, we've mixed for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can see it's nice and red now. How I tell when it's ready, we just grab a handful. If it sticks to your hand like that, that's it's had enough mixing. So we'll just let it rest now for a little bit and get some flavours into the meat so that the meat soaks up a bit of the salt and the flavours, and then we'll start filling. We'll give you a bit of a look when we start filling and show you how it's done. The art of filling the sausages. We do it all by hand. We don't use machinery. It's more controlled that way to make sure that they're nice and full. The master there, young Anna, 80 years old, still going. Bit of tying. Put the casing in between the knot so it don't slip. We've got the apprentice there, Mandy. Hey Mandy.
Hi.
Give them a bit of a prick so that when we smoke them they don't explode. Good job. Alright guys, I've soaked some wood chips for about 20 minutes. I don't put a great deal in there because I don't want a real heavy smoke. By wetting them, we're going to get a bit of a smoother smoke, so it's not so harsh with dry wood. So the smoker's ready. We'll put these down the bottom. Okay, now that one's right to go. Now we'll put the salamis in. My little hanger in here. Start at the back. Try not to get burnt by the door, that'd be nice. These casings are a bit longer than the other ones. Three. 4. 5. 6. 'Get out of it, sushi. 7. 8. We'll leave them hanging there. I'll take about an hour and a quarter. This little baby's ready as well. We'll chuck some of these in there. We've made some that look like this. We've tied them up. them in the little mountain grill. It's a bit hot at the moment, but we'll cool it off a bit after. We'll drop the temp down a bit. I think that's about all we're going to fit in there. There's 3 of them. Close her up, and that'll be it for now. We'll come back later with the finished product. Cheers.